Okay. I'm making a documentary with my iPhone.
Technically, I've never seen a fucking movie before.
No, I know.
Fucking film me, you asshole.
My dick in the dirt. Shit.
No one laughed.
Thinking about if your cat dies, long division, adulthood, what if I get a girl pregnant? Your job, the future, all these things are really frustrating. But the most frustrating thing, in my opinion, is stand-up comedy. And what I want to know is why.
She's a cool girl, but she always complains. She's like, Dan, we can't hang out because school's so hard. I was like, baby, do you think it's hard now? Wait till you get to high school. Oh, she's not young. She's just dumb as fuck.
The beginning was very frustrating because you're kind of confused on what it takes to make it as a comedian. And no one's willing to help you, and sometimes those that do charge you $250 at a seminar.
What gets me frustrated about comedy? You constantly being judged, not doing well, working so hard on something, and then people telling you suck. That's frustrating.
True story. I thought I was gangster, put the weed in my pocket, went to the metal detector. Metal detector went off. Boop, boop. TS agent came over to fill me up. Before she could even touch me, my mom, she was right behind me. She was like, "Ay, Dios mío! ¿Por qué, mijo?" Which was weird, because I never heard her speak Spanish my whole life.
There's many things in comedy that can frustrate me. To have to bring a crowd to get notoriety. I feel if you have a really big friend group, you can get farther quicker because venues are more likely to want to book you because you could bring in a crowd and they can make money off you and you get your stage time. Where if you don't have a lot of friends but you have talent, you have to be that much talented to be like, well, I don't have a crowd, but I can give you a good show.
The other day I was watching a zombie movie with this girl, and she asked a very girl-like question. She was like, Sean, if I ever got bit and was gonna turn into a zombie, would you shoot me? And I was like, I'll shoot you if you keep talking through this movie.
One of the most frustrating parts about being an open mic comic is the ego. You all suck. You have to understand that. I suck. You suck. Everybody in this documentary is pretty fucking terrible at stand-up comedy. But that's the way it's supposed to be, and people lose sight of that. Everyone wants to be George Carlin overnight. And the second people start getting laughs, I got 5 minutes of material. Oh my God, I can suddenly walk around like I'm God's gift to comedy. You're terrible. And you're gonna be terrible for 10 years if you even stick around that long.
To tell you the truth, I don't have a real opinion on like comedy.
I like that nigga word. You guys say that shit, right? No, not when you're around.
In comedy and frustration, I think of a lot of me not being where I feel I could be already. Like as much as I put the work and the effort in, I'm still in my head not good enough, not to where I want to be yet. I feel like I should be able to not just do good in a room, I should be doing better. But I'm not yet, so I keep that in my head, but it's frustrating.
But once you start finding out what it is you have to do in comedy, and what it is you want to say, what character you're building, the people that you can and cannot relate to, the frustration goes away, and it becomes beneficial.
I love when people get tattoos and they have to explain the meanings behind them. You know what I mean? That's just fucking retarded. Like I saw this guy, he's like, I got a cross on my arm because I'm real religious. Or like this girl, she's like, I got stars on my back because I feel like a star. Like, that's great. I have cartoons on my arm because it makes it easy to fuck kids. Thanks for the time.
Don't you ever get sick of just getting on stage in front of nobody for nothing, for no reason, just staying up late, and just nobody gives a shit?
The worst thing for me, the thing that frustrates me the most, would be just the inconsistency of a crowd. You know, like you could go up on an early show at night and do these jokes and they all hit and it's just magical, and then the late show you go up, you do the exact same jokes, the same delivery and everything, and the crowd's just like, okay, so do something funny.
I heard this the other day. 70% of all accidents happen within a mile of your house. I heard that and I was like, oh, that's kind of a high stat. I don't know if I believe it. But then the other day I was born in my neighborhood, and I was speed, and I shouldn't have been. Came around the corner, and BAM! Shit my pants.
Comedy's very frustrating because no matter how good you get, there's always someone better than you. Like, you can have the best set of your life, and Louis C.K. still exists. Doesn't matter how funny you are. And I don't think that ever goes away. And to me, the fact that no matter how good I get, there's always going to be somebody who tells a joke that blows my mind. And there's nothing worse than sitting in the audience, watching a comic tell a joke, and thinking, motherfucker, I should have thought of that.
Funny people don't necessarily bring crowds, so you'll never fucking see them, because major comedy clubs, they look for people that will bring numbers and not necessarily talent. So what frustrates me is just like you see like the most talented people coming out to the open mics and just giving like their best, and they're funny as fuck, but you'll never see them on a big ass stage.
So frustration means a lot of things to a lot of different people. And as long as it helps push them instead of weigh them down, maybe the frustration isn't such a bad thing.
This ain't basketball. This is beard time, baby. You got